Hello everyone, my name is ZCRGator and welcome back to Tier List Tuesday. Today's tier list is all about characters that I believe I could beat in a fight. Today, as I was searching for ideas for Tier List Tuesday, I stumbled across a tier list that had video game characters and or cartoon/TV show characters that you think you could beat in a fight. And I said, you know what? I think that is an incredibly fun idea, so that's what we will be doing today. But before we get into today's tier list, let's break down the tiers super quickly. At the very top, we have the easy win tier. These are the characters that I absolutely 100% believe that I could beat in a fight. Up next, we have the I have the advantage tier. Now maybe it's not 100% guaranteed I'm getting the W, but I'm pretty certain that I'm probably going to win. It's probably like an 85% chance of winning, you know? Up next, we have the tie tier. This is the tier that, you know what, it's a 50-50 shot. If we were to fight each other 10 times, I'm probably taking 5 of those wins. My opponent is probably taking the other 5 wins. So it's probably 50-50 chance, 50-50 tie. So yeah, up next, we have the opponent has the advantage. Now, sure, I will probably absolutely overstate and be way overconfident of my fighting abilities. I'm probably not as good as I say I will be, but these are the characters that are, they're still probably going to beat me, and they probably should beat me, but maybe I give myself a little bit more of leeway and say that maybe there's a slight chance I beat them, even though they absolutely have the advantage and they're probably going to take me out. But maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. I got 2 hands. A person with 2 hands has a fighter's chance, just saying. And then, of course, the I'm cooked tier. These are the characters that there is absolutely no chance that I am beating them. I am donezo, no funzo, get the heck out of here. 0% chance of winning. I am absolutely cooked. And then, of course, we have the Who Are You tier. These are the characters that I don't know, so I don't think I have the capabilities of ranking them. With that being said, there are definitely characters on this list, because I skimmed through it real quickly, that I don't quite know, but I think I know enough to make an educated guess, so I will. But with that being said, before we actually get started, if you end up enjoying today's video, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It would really help your boy out. We are on the road to 300 subscribers. And comment down below, how many of these characters do you think you could beat in a fight? Or just one specific character. You could choose any specific character on this tier list, and you're like, you know what? I can absolutely take out Eric Cartman. You know me, I can take that dude out. Easy peasy. But with that being said, let's just get started. And we are kicking things off with a character that I do not know the name of. I believe she's from the game Nier Automata, if that's what it's called. I do not know. I apologize. Absolutely butchering that. This is probably somebody I should put in the Who Are You tier list, but I don't think I will, because I think this is one of those where the opponent has the advantage. And the only reason why I'm saying that is I probably should probably go in the I'm cooked tier, but like I said, I don't quite know her, so maybe there's a chance that I'm overestimating her abilities, and maybe I got a chance. Maybe I got a fighter's chance, Up next, we have Jimmy Neutron, and this is easy win. I do not care how smart he is. Jimmy Neutron, he might be big-brained, but you think this man can fight? I don't care what abilities he has. I'm taking out Jimmy Neutron. Easy. It's donezo. I do not care how smart he is. Easy win, easy win. He probably outsmarts me, but can he outmuscle me? No, he can't. He absolutely cannot. Up next, we have Optimus Prime. I'm cooked. What am I gonna? Well. Hold on, just one second. I'm definitely cooked, because Optimus Prime is probably one of the strongest characters in fiction. But he's also Optimus Prime. I could reason with him, and when I'm reasoning with him, I hit him with a booyah sneak attack. He's not ready for a sneak attack, So even though I am absolutely cooked, there's a chance. I think there's a fighter's chance. I'm still gonna put him in the I'm cooked tier, but I think there's a fighter's chance. I'm not sure, but maybe I can hit Optimus Prime with a little sneak attack, tug on his heartstrings a little bit. Be like, hey Optimus, actually I'm a good guy. You don't want to do that to me. You don't want to do that to me. That's not a cool thing to do, Optimus. I'm just saying, it's not cool of you to try and beat me. And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. My bad. and then him with a sneak attack. I'm still gonna put him. Yeah, I'm cooked here. Up next, we got Chowder, and Chowder probably destroys me, but like I don't know. It's also Chowder, so I think Chowder definitely has the advantage in this fight. Unlike Jimmy Neutron, like I have 100% like certainty that I beat Jimmy Neutron, but Chowder worries me. I've seen Chowder when he got that big hand, when he put his I don't remember what the machine was called, but he put his hand in the machine, and he got this massive hand, and he just started, wrecking havoc on the poor city, even though he didn't mean to. Chowder's a nice dude, but like he didn't mean to wreck havoc, but then he did, and then he got a little drunk with power, and then Monk Doll had to put his hand in there, and then the big fight, and then somehow Monk Doll's nose got put in there. Fun episode. Either way, Chowder probably takes me out. Chowder's pretty strong. If it were Schnitzel, I would absolutely be cooked. But like, I think I could at least have a bit of a chance against Chowder, if you know what I mean. I'm probably cooked either way. Up next, we have, I believe his name is Geralt from The Witcher. And Geralt probably has the advantage in this one. Like, I mean, in all seriousness, this dude is definitely taller than me. He's definitely stronger than me. He's got a sword. I don't have a sword. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be pulling up on him, trying to fist fight him, and I just one swing of the sword, gone. But like, what if I caught the sword and then I somehow tug a war, and even though he's stronger, somehow I beat him in this circumstance, and then I take his sword, then I take him out. It's definitely not gonna happen. But like, what if though? Geralt absolutely has an advantage over me. I've never played the Witcher games, so I also think I'm assuming Geralt probably has some other mystical wizard powers that I don't know of that would probably should warrant putting him in the I'm cooked tier, but I'm gonna put him in the opponent and the advantage tier for now. And I think I'm fine with that. Up next we have Scorpion, and there's I'm definitely cooked. Like, there's absolutely no way I beat Scorpion, because he hits me with the "get over here," and I'm gone. Like, I'm gone. What do I do? This man can literally uppercut my head off. How do I stop that? He can burn me alive. That's not cool, man. But here's what I'm thinking. Now, Scorpion's from Mortal Kombat, right? The video game. And Scorpion is only as good as the person controlling him, correct? So, like, theoretically, what if Ed Boon, the creator of Mortal Kombat, he put me into the game, right? And if he put me as a character into the game, then maybe I have someone like, I don't know, who's good at fighting video games. I think Sonic Fox, that's a name I've heard. What if Sonic Fox was controlling me as the character, and then Joe Schmo was controlling Scorpion, and then I win because the better player was controlling me and not Scorpion. So, like, if you think about it, of me getting put into Mortal Kombat, the video game, as a playable character, then I'm only as good as the player who's controlling me, and same with Scorpion. So therefore, that's a tie. I absolutely tie with Scorpion. Now, if we're not putting it in the parameters of the game, and it is just genuinely like I'm just walking on the street and Scorpion pulls up on me, and he's like, "I have to fight you for the honor of my clan," I'm gone. Like, I'm cooked. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. I am done. But I'm assuming I got put into the Mortal Kombat game, and I'm just hoping that my player, that the guy who's controlling me in the game is just better. I hope he's just better. So that's why it's a tie. Easy tie. Up next, we have Kirby. Kirby might be like one of the strongest characters on this entire list. And for the longest time, I just thought he was like a cute little pink dude. I was like, oh, I love Kirby. That man, he just eats stuff. And I'm like, he's just like me for real. And then I found out that there's like a black hole inside of his stomach. And Kirby has looked God into the eyes and has come out the other way, absolutely destroying gods. And I was like, oh, I didn't know Kirby was about that life. I'm just saying, in Smash Ultimate, out of all the characters who survived like the light beam attacks, like Sonic couldn't even outrun it. Neither could Eric Cartman. But Sonic couldn't even outrun it. And you know who got away? Kirby. Kirby got away. I mean, Smash Universe is one that has Sephiroth, which I understand that's DLC, but Sephiroth, what are other Smash characters? Mario, Luigi, Donkey Kong, Bowser. We're talking Ganondorf, Link, Zelda, other really strong characters like Samus, and characters that I'm blanking on, all the Star Fox people, and the Fire Emblem people, and the Piranha Plant. But, you know, there's so many incredibly strong characters in Smash Ultimate, and who survives? Kirby. Kirby saved the day. Kirby was the one that was reviving everybody throughout his little journey in Smash Ultimate when you do the story mode. I'm just saying, little Curbster probably cooks me. Like, I mean, he's actually put me in a pot too, and then he eats me up. Like, what am I going to do against Kirby? Up next, we have Rayman. And to be honest, Rayman is probably someone that beats me easy and probably has an advantage. But then I also think about the fact that this man got replaced by the Rabbids, the Rayman Raving Rabbids, in his own game series. And then I'm like, you know what? If the Rabbids can replace him, I could replace him. So therefore, I think I have the advantage on Rayman. I think I can take out Rayman. I'm feeling confident that I could do something against Rayman. You know? I probably can't, but like maybe I can. So, up next we have Batman. And Batman, now, does Batman have prep time? Because if Batman has prep time, I think he beats everybody on this entire tier list, because that's just how Batman works. And I don't understand how he always finds a way to win with prep time. Like, you give this man like 2 minutes of prep time, he's like, yep, I actually found kryptonite that was hiding underneath your boot, and I found out that you're actually weak to kryptonite. Shocker, am I right? That's crazy. How did I find that out? Well, I stole your social security number and all sorts of other things. So yeah, I'm Batman. So Batman with prep time, cooked. Batman, normal Batman, he definitely beats me. Like, I'm not. Bruce Wayne is out here, like, we're talking about like a 6'3", like 275-pound man of muscle that knows like 70 different techniques of how to destroy me. Yeah, Batman probably takes me out. And not to mention, he's got batarangs, and he's got a grappling gun, and he's got the little smoke bombs, he's got the explosive gel, he's got the little freezy batarangs. Yeah, I'm probably cooked. Like, what am I going to do to Batman? Even if he doesn't have prep time, I'm not beating Batman. He's got $1.4 billion. Heck, he might just be a trillionaire, honestly. At this point, I don't know. With inflation, this dude might just be like, he might be more financially successful than Elon Musk. And Elon can't fight. Like, you know Elon can't fight. I could beat Elon Musk in a fight. But Batman? Bruce Wayne? I'm not beating Bruce Wayne in a fight. What am I going to do to Bruce Wayne? What am I doing to Batman? This dude has all the resources at his hand. He just beep boop beep boop. Hey Alfred, give me the destroying device. Bam, I'm gone. I don't beat Batman. But you know who I do beat? I beat Eddie from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Now, if I were to fight Ed, that's a loss. If I were to fight Ed, that's probably a win. If I'm fighting Eddie, that's definitely a win. Like, Eddie and Double D, which, by the way, you know Ed, and Eddie. The second Ed, the Ed with 2 Ds, Double D, that's an easy win for me, too. It's kind of like Jimmy Neutron, but worse, to be honest. But Eddie, like, I understand Eddie's probably got some cartoon force going on, but, like, come on. Eddie? Like, Eddie's the schemer. He's not the fighter. If this were Ed, I'm done. Like, I'm not beating Ed in a fight, but Eddie? That's an easy dub. Give me an easy dub. Up next, we have Eric Cartman. Eric Cartman, this is absolutely an easy win, unless Eric Cartman has prep time. Because no prep time, Eric Cartman, it is an incredibly easy win. But when Eric Cartman has prep time, that man is absolutely diabolical. Like, I am telling you, this is one of the worst dudes you could ever pull up to. If he knows things about you, it's not a good thing. You don't want Eric Cartman knowing anything about you. You don't want a whole, what is it, Scott Tetherman? Is that the episode? You don't want a Scott Tetherman episode. You don't want that happening to you. Sure, Scott Tetherman won at first. He didn't win in the end. He did not win in the end. I don't want a Scott Tetherman happening to me. So I'm just hoping in this scenario he does not know who I am, and then Cartman hits the "You guys, I'm going home," and he just goes home, and I'm like, cool. I don't want to ever deal with this man again. Like, I could probably beat Cartman in a fight easy, but Cartman with prep time, no, I'm not winning that one. I'm not winning that one. Up next, we have Peter Griffin from Fortnite. And Peter Griffin from Fortnite, like, first of all, he's in Fortnite. So that means canonically he's on an evil level playing with Master Chief, Batman, Superman in Fortnite? I don't know. But Goku's in Fortnite. Vegeta's in Fortnite. Sasuke, Naruto. All the Jujutsu Kaisen characters that I don't know the name of. Solid Snake. I already said Master Chief, LeBron James, Ninja, Mr. Beast, Ariana Grande, John Wick. So if he's on an evil level playing with them, and I'm not in Fortnite, I'm canonically not in Fortnite, so therefore I could not be on the same level as Peter from Fortnite, I'm cooked. Plus, have you seen that man fight the giant chicken? I'm probably not beating that giant chicken, but Peter? He's always, well, I don't know if he's always winning against the giant chicken, because, I mean, he technically is. Technically, he wins the fight, but the giant chicken also survives the fight, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, Peter, I'm probably cooked. I don't think I could beat Peter. He's too chaotic for me, you know? Up next, we have Phoenix Wright. And Phoenix Wright, you know, he's good ace attorney. He's a good little detective. He's sleuthing around, trying to win cases, but this isn't, we're not in court. Now, if we were in court, I'm cooked. Like, I'm not beating Phoenix Wright. This dude is going to pull out some protagonist BS. And how am I going to stop that? If my man Edgeworth can't beat Phoenix Wright in court, how am I going to beat him? I'm not beating him in court, dude. There's no way. And even, you see, I will say this. I've done a couple of mock trials. I've done some really important mock trials that I cannot disclose any of the information of. That being said, I'm not beating Phoenix Wright. I'm going to be out here trying to come up with a settlement. I'm like, hey, dog, you're probably beating me. You're probably beating me in court. You probably have a better argument than me somehow. I don't know how you're going to find the better argument, but you always do. So how about instead of doing this whole court shebang, how about we just settle this between the parties? Like, we could strike up a deal, a little settlement going on. We'll just pay you. Come on. We got the money. So, in the context of in court, yeah, he's beating me. He's absolutely beating me. I am cooked. If I see Phoenix Wright as the ace attorney, the defendant lawyer on the other side, I'm cooked. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do against Phoenix Wright? I'm doing nothing. But we're talking about fighting, and if we're fighting Phoenix Wright, to be honest, I don't know if we win that one either. He's in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and if he's in that game, that probably means he has an infinite combo that he can hit me with, and I'm gone. So I'm probably not winning that one either, to be honest. I'm going to call it a tie, though. Like, come on. What if I got put... It's like the same with Scorpion, though. What if I was put into Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and the player that was controlling me is just better? You know, he could just be better. So I'm calling it a tie. You know what? Phoenix Wright, maybe I got a chance against you. Now, Banjo and Kazooie from Banjo and Kazooie. I don't really know. I've never played a Banjo-Kazooie game. I know Banjo. He's got to defeat the witch. He's got to defeat the witch lady, and I'm sure he probably has some crazy powers. But like, all I've ever seen is him grab his little dude, the bird guy, Kazooie, and just whack people with, and that's probably pretty formidable. And the fact that it's a 2-on-1 actually means he has the advantage, because that's kind of not fair. He brought a partner to the fight. I don't have a partner to bring to the fight. Who am I bringing to the fight? Like, if I'm allowed to bring someone to the fight, then like I'm probably pulling up with like, who would I pull up with? I don't know, Donkey Kong. Like, I'm pulling up with Donkey Kong. We're doing instead of Donkey and Diddy, it's gonna be Donkey and me. So, which is probably good, because Donkey Kong probably needs to stray away from Diddy if he knows what's good for him. So, but yeah, Banjo, he has the advantage. Like, he's got a partner. What am I gonna do with Banjo? Up next, I have no idea who this guy is. He looks like Ghost Rider from Marvel, but he's probably not Ghost Rider. He's probably from some game I've never heard of. Or maybe it is a game that I've heard of, but I actually never knew what this guy's name was. I don't know who he is. I feel like I can't properly rank him, but if I'm looking based off of appearances, I'm probably cooked. Like, now, this is, he basically looks like Scorpion when he takes the whole mask off and, he does the whole fire head, the whole deal. So, yeah, I'm probably cooked if I ever ended up fighting this guy. If this guy pulled up on me on the streets, I'm definitely cooked. But, like, I don't know who he is, so, like, maybe there's a chance. I'm just saying, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. Up next, we have Link from The Legend of Zelda. And, Link's probably beating me. Like, I've seen Link take out some pretty formidable opponents. But what if he has no armor? What if all he is carrying is a stick? And, like, what if I found the little, what are they called? The Boko Goblin? The little orange dudes from Breath of the Wild that you could find? What if I had one of their clubs and he had a stick? And, like, unlike the Boko Goblins, who are not really all that strong, I'm just stronger and smarter and better. And this happens to be Link, fresh out of, like, the Sheikah little place. And he's only got 3 hearts. And, like, I hit him with the club, and that's like 1.5 hearts. And I just got to get, like, 2 hits on him. And I have to just hope that the player that's controlling Link isn't good and they're, like, a newcomer. So, like, Link definitely has the advantage, but, like, depending on context. Now, if this is a seasoned pro, we're talking, like, really good Legend of Zelda or Breath of the Wild player, or I guess just Legend of Zelda in general. Link's probably beat me, but, like, what if I caught him at the beginning of his journey and I just happened to have a really good weapon and I got lucky and just struck him once? Because, Link's not immune to getting hit. Link can get hit every now and then, just saying. So, like, there's a fighter's chance. Now, Mario, I'm cooked. Dude, Mario beats Sephiroth. Like, I'm not beating Sephiroth. Like, what am I going to do to Sephiroth? I have seen this man Mario get sucked into a black hole and live. And not only did he live, but there wasn't even a scratch on him. He just woke up after getting, sucked into a black hole. A star literally died in the middle of a galaxy, and he just shrugged it off like it was nothing. What am I doing to that? What am I going to do against that? Are you kidding me? Dude, this man has the power of, one of the items in one of the Mario and Luigi games is the copy flower, where he just copies himself. He can have infinite versions of Mario just pull up on me, and I'm done. What do I do against Mario? Nothing. There's nothing I can do against Mario. I am done. I am cooked. Nada. Up next, we have SpongeBob, and SpongeBob could probably be Goku. What am I gonna do against SpongeBob, man? This is like the same issue with Mario. It's just like, how do I beat this? Like, dude, have you seen the episode with Flats, where just Flats spends the entire day punching SpongeBob, and then Flats passes out because he got so tired because he literally could not hurt SpongeBob. That's gonna be me. Like, what am I gonna do to SpongeBob? I don't have weapons. Like, I'm just gonna be sitting there with the fighter's chance. I got my 2 fists. I'm just hit him with the good old 1-2, the 1-2 KO punch, and then SpongeBob just boink, boink, boink. Oh, this is nothing. Let me eat my Kelpo. He's just gonna sit there eating his Kelpo. I'm gonna be still punching him, and I can't do anything. So you know what? SpongeBob wins that one. Now, maybe I have a chance of beating him, not as like defeating him in like battle, but like out of embarrassment. Maybe I hit him with like the whole Squidward April Fool's joke. And what Squidward did was really wrong. Like, that was a really bad April Fool's joke on Squidward's part, by the way. Squidward was not a cool friend. Just saying. Just want to get that out there. Squidward was not a cool friend. What he did was wrong to SpongeBob. To send SpongeBob home crying like that was not cool. But maybe if there's like a last-ditch effort, like if I have to survive because SpongeBob's about to take me out, maybe I have to last-ditch effort and pull a Squidward and do a little April Fool's joke on SpongeBob. And maybe I come out with a quote-unquote win. Like, technically I won the battle because he ran away from it and I didn't. But, like, that's so mean. Like, I don't think I could stoop down to Squidward's level, you know? Like, I really wasn't cool as Squidward. I don't think I could do that to my little yellow friend, you know? Like, come on, man. My man's Spinach. Mr. Freaky Bob. Like, come on, look at him. That's a friend. That's a friend. Now, I will say he's kind of mean to Squidward though. Like, besides that one Squidward episode where Squidward absolutely deserved everything that happens to him. Besides that one episode, Squidward's just, come on, man. My man's just vibing. He's just Squidward Tortellini. He's vibing. And then SpongeBob and Patrick just kind of ruin it for him. And that's not cool, man. That's not really cool of them to do that. But that's what they do. That's what they do. So, up next, we have Darth Vader. And, you know, I'm cooked. Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to pull up to Darth Vader. I don't have a lightsaber, first of all. He's got a lightsaber. Second of all, he has the power of the Force, and he's one of the strongest wielders of the Force. And I'm pulling up to him, and he just lifts me up, and he starts choking me. He's just lifting me up. He's force choking me, and I'm like, oh, guess I can't do anything about this. He could lift me up and then use the Force on his lightsaber and just clean gone. What am I doing to Darth Vader? But have you thought about this though? In episode 1, Anakin, who is Darth Vader, spoilers, sorry about that, I didn't mean to do that, 11-year-old kid, right? Pod racer. Now, he's probably a good pod racer. I'm not beating him in pod racing. That's not going to happen. But like a normal fight, like I don't think he's won with the Force yet, you know? And if I pulled up on 11-year-old Darth Vader, I win that one. Like, I win that fight. I'm just saying, I win that fight easy. Even if I don't have the Force, I still win that fight. So, in that scenario, I have the advantage. Like, I'm just saying, I technically have the advantage in that specific scenario. Besides that, he absolutely has the advantage on me, and he probably takes me out. So, I'm just saying. Up next, we have Kim Possible. And, you know, Kim beats me. Like, what am I going to do to Kim Possible, dude? She's a spy, and she's got gadgets, and I'm trying to remember, because it's been probably, like, 18 years. Not 18, like... No, it's probably been 18, 17 years since I've last actually seen Kim Possible, so I don't actually remember much from the show. I remember Ron, and what was his name? Was it Rufus? Was that the mole rat? I like Ron. He was fun. I'm like Ron in that scenario, to be honest. Like, I know Ron's not beating Kim, and if I'm Ron, I'm probably not beating Kim either. But at the same time, like, I think I'm better than Ron, to be honest. Like, I'm probably better than Ron. And Ron, you know, I think Ron, he let's say he fights Kim Possible 100 times. I'm thinking Ron takes about 10 of those, you know? And if I'm better than Ron, then that would mean that I probably have more than a 10% chance of winning. And if I have more than a 10% chance of winning, that's probably more like, think about it this way. Now, what if it was Ron, Kim versus me? And so normally in a fight like that, you have a 33 and a third chances of winning. But what they don't know about me is that I'm a genetic freak. So if we was to go one-on-one, I would already have a 75% chances of winning. But then when you add in Ron, all of a sudden, yeah, I can't remember the Steiner Math promo, but you know what I'm going for. I have a good chance of winning. And you know what? I'm a genetic freak. So I have the advantage of this one. So you take your 33 and a third chances of winning at sacrifice, and then you take my 66 and 2/3 chances of winning, plus my 75% chances of winning, and that means I have a 144% chances of winning at sacrifices. Senior Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at sacrifice. And Kim Possible is Senior Joe in this scenario, so I have a 144% chances of winning. So Steiner Math, just saying, Steiner Math. So up next we have Doom Guy. Yeah, there's no debate. Like, what am I doing to Doom Guy? This guy literally went down to hell and he won. Like, they are scared of him down there. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Like, how do you beat that? You don't. You don't beat Doom Guy. You don't beat Doom Guy. This man killed God in the last game. I'm pretty sure that's what you were facing in Doom Eternal. I'm pretty sure you faced God. And he destroyed God. So, what am I going to do to Doom Guy? Up next, I have no idea who this character is. So, I apologize to any fans of purple snake-looking lady, I think. I don't know. She might be a snake. She might not be. If you're a fan of her, you let me know. Am I winning that fight? Probably not. But, like, maybe. Maybe I do. Up next, we got Thanos. Now, Thanos definitely wins this one. But, like, think about this scenario. So, if what I've learned from Death Battle is correct, the Infinity Stones only work in Thanos' universe. I'm not in Thanos' universe. What if Thanos came to my universe? Then I got a fighter's chance. I don't, because Thanos is like 10 feet tall, weighs like 1,000 pounds, and his punch is probably equivalent to that of like 10 tons of TNT. But, like, this man's Star-Lord. Like, I'm just saying, even though Star-Lord is the reason why, what is it? There's Infinity War, Endgame. Star-Lord is the reason why we had Endgame. They beat Thanos on whatever planet they were on. But, like, what if I'm just better than Star-Lord? Just saying, like, what if I'm just better than Star-Lord? Like, I'm not stupid like Star-Lord is. I understood the circumstances. And I simply wouldn't have provoked Thanos. What was it? When they had him all tied up, they were holding him down, and they definitely could have beat him. But then Star-Lord just had to get provoked. He's like, "Oh my God, don't you say that about my wife Gamora? You can't do that." I understand that the entire fate of the universe is on my hands right now, and I'm just going to throw that away. Oopsies. I'm not gonna pull a Star-Lord. If I'm in that scenario. Which, I guess if I'm in that scenario, that would also mean that I have Spider-Man, and Iron Man, and Drax, and Mantis, and was Rocket there? I don't remember if Rocket and Groot were there, but they might have been there. That would imply that I have, like, the Guardians on my side. And I definitely don't have the Guardians on my side. I'm thinking of this more as, like, a one-on-one fight, and, like, what if Thanos pulls out the Thanos copter? What do I do then? I don't have a helicopter. He could just fly up. And I'm like, I don't win that. I'm cooked. He's got the Thanos copter. I don't have the Thanos copter, man. I don't beat him. I don't win that one. Like, come on. Up next, we got Danny Phantom. And, now, Danny Phantom, he could go ghost. He's got his little thermostat. And in his little thermostat, you could put, doesn't put coffee in it. He actually absorbs ghosts. And because he absorbs ghosts, would that mean he could absorb me? Could I be absorbed into the thermostat? Because I'm not a ghost. At least I don't think I am, you know? And if I'm not a ghost, he can't absorb me. So then at that point, all it is like a fist fight. He also has like the little goo plasma ray. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I guess he would. Does he have like the little beam attacks? Like, I know some of the ghosts have like the beam attacks, but like, does he have that? I think he does. I'm trying to remember. It's been like forever since I've actually watched Danny Phantom. I know he was just 14 and his parents built a very strange machine, and I know it was designed to view a world unseen. And then he turns into like a Pokemon trainer, because then they say he's got to catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. But like, he's not catching me, so I'm not a ghost. And sure, he's got, white hair and glowing green eyes. He can walk through walls. I can't do that. He's got ghost powers. I don't have ghost powers. But at the same time, what if I got him like a sneak attack? You know? Like, kind of like the Optimus Prime situation. What if I tugged on Danny's heartstrings? I'm like, hey, yo, Sam was looking for you in the library. And then he goes, what? Really? And then he turns around, he starts walking towards the library, and then boom! Hit hit him in the side of the head, hit him in the back of the head, and I got him down for the 3 count. 1, 2, 3. That's a victory for me. I beat Danny Phantom in that situation. So, but then, like, what if he knows about it? Like, what if he goes ghost? Like, let's say we're just like, it's throwing us to, I'm outsmarting him. You ready? We do this in the middle of school, right? School day. So he can't show his ghost powers because there are people around. Yeah, there we go. So he doesn't want to reveal that he's a ghost. He doesn't want to reveal that identity. And so then it's just like a normal fist fight between the two of us. And sure, maybe he wins that one, but like I probably win that one too some of the times. It's a tie. It's a tie because I could have smart Danny Phantom. Like he's probably not as smart as he thinks he is, and I'm probably smarter than him. I'm probably not, but like I probably am. And you know, the song that's playing right now, I'm just saying, he's a ghost hunter. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna team up with Professor Egad from Mario and Luigi, and then I'm going to get the ghost device. I'm gonna do it just like Luigi, my man Linguini. He's got the little vacuum dude, the poltergeist vacuum. Bam! That's how I get Danny Phantom. Or I join up with the Ghost Hunters from Discovery, that like show that happened like 10 years ago, a decade ago. I join up with those guys, and then I sit there in the room, and I got like the one little device where you're like, "Can you tell me your name? Hey, Danny, can you tell me your name?" And then he says his name in the little device, and then I just have to sit there and freak out and go, "Oh my god! Oh my god! This place is haunted! This is ghosts! Undisputable evidence of ghosts!" I'm just saying, if I had the Ghostbusters, what if I go Ghostbuster on him? Done. It's a tie. You know what? This is a tie. I have a good chance against Danny. Up next, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator. Yeah, like, I'm not winning this one. Like, what am I gonna do against Arnie? Like, how do I beat Arnie? Now, let's see. I will say Sarah Connor. The other guy who's the actual one of the other protagonists in the son of Sarah Connor that I cannot remember the name of. Yeah, like, they're normal human beings, and they found a way to beat the Terminator, you know? And not only did they find a way to beat the Terminator, but then they found a way to beat another Terminator, and then they got like 7 more movies in the franchise, and they are normal people, right? Technically, they have normal abilities. So, like, if we think about it in that way, and I just happen to have the protagonist luck like they do, then it's probably a tie. Like, theoretically, Arnold absolutely, like, curb stomps me. And I accept that because he'll just, you know, what am I going to do to Arnold Schwarzenegger? Like, I just have to pray that he walks away and he hits me with the "I'll be back." And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I hope you never come back. Actually, you don't have to come back. You can just leave. You can go the other way. You go back to your future. That's cool. Like, what if that happens, you know? Or, well, I don't win that one either. I was like, what if I face Triple H Terminator? Because Triple H at WrestleMania did like the whole Terminator entrance. And like, oh, but no, I don't beat Triple H. I don't even beat Kenny Omega. And, well, Kenny Omega, he's better than Triple H, actually. But, like, I don't beat him either. He came out as a Terminator once, too. And Kenny absolutely beats me. Yeah, it's like he definitely has the advantage. But, like, what if I pull the Sarah Connor, though? Just saying, what if I pull the Sarah Connor? Just saying. Up next, we have Mega Man. And I actually don't know much about Mega Man's abilities. All I know is that Mega Man, he fights Dr. Wily. Ooh. And then there's like that Zero character too. I don't know too much about Mega Man though. Like, am I cooked? I don't know. I'm just going to say Mega Man has the advantage because Mega Man's got like that little gun. It goes boop, 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 boop. How am I going to get past that? I don't have that. I don't have the gun. I don't have the access to the Mega Man. Boop, boop, boom. Oh, you know what I hit him with? I hit him with the Mega Man song. I hit him with the "I was never book smart, I'm money smart. It makes me more intelligent. Call me Mr. Rock Festival. I got hella bands. Shawty thinks she cute. Something about telling her friends." Bam. Mega Man drops. Right then and there, Mega Man done. He's like, you know what? I can't compete with this guy. It is over for me. We're done. That's how you win. That's how you win. Up next, Timmy Turner. Now, does this Timmy Turner have access to fairies? If so, I'm probably not winning, but Timmy's also not the smartest person, so maybe he wishes for something that's, against the rules, and if that happens, he won't have enough time to react, and BAM! He's gone. But also, what if this Timmy Turner doesn't even have fairies? It's an easy win. That's an easy win. And even then, I still kind of feel like I could beat Timmy Turner, even if he does have fairies on his side. But also, it's kind of like the Danny Phantom situation. He doesn't want to reveal that he has fairies. So, I just win. What was his school bully's name? Francis? Francis always won against him. Almost 90% of the time, Francis beats him. Easy W. That's what I'm going to do. Come on, man. That's an easy win against Francis. Now, Steve from Minecraft, I am looking at this picture and I am absolutely terrified. What am I going to do against Steve from Minecraft? Nothing. And now the fact that Jack Black, Jablinski Games, is about to play Steve from Minecraft in the live-action Minecraft movie with Jason Momoa and Jack Black. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. There's no beating that. There's no beating that. Now, Green Guy from, was it Castle Crashers? Green Guy from Castle Crashers. I've never beaten Castle Crashers. I've maybe played 10 minutes of Castle Crashers, and those 10 minutes happened in 2007 when I was I don't know, 6, 5, 4, however young I was back then. I don't remember much from it. All I know is that he probably beats me, but I'm going to put this in tie because I'm going to overestimate my abilities to fight, and I'm just going to act like I can win this one. Up next, we have Spawn. Yeah, Spawn's like a literal demon. What do I do against a literal demon with an axe? This dude was in Soul Calibur 2. I'm not in Soul Calibur. Oh, but what if I got put in Soul Calibur 2 though? It's just like Scorpion all over again. He's cooked. He's cooked. I have to hope that my player that's controlling me is better than Spawn. Boom! I got him. I got him. Up next, we have Popsichu. So, first of all, me fighting a Pikachu, that's not what we do here. PETA would probably be there. Well, PETA also does not like Pokemon, so PETA's also kind of dumb. They do some really bad things as an organization. Well, that being said, if I was in the Pokemon world and I had to fist fight a Pikachu, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. I can't bring myself to fist fight a Pikachu. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to do that to my man Popsichu. That is animal cruelty, and I don't stand for that. But what if I had a Pokeball in hand? And then what if I threw that Pokeball and I caught the Pikachu? I win. I win. I win if I catch the Pikachu. Just saying. Or, think about it this way. What if I was a Pokemon trainer and I pulled up on Pikachu with... what's a good ground type? A Nidoking? What if I pulled up with a Nidoking? What if I pulled up with a Torterra? What's Pikachu gonna do if I pull up with a Torterra? Nothing. Does Pikachu know ice moves? No. No, it doesn't. It does not, actually, no. Sure, maybe you get lucky and you have the Pikachu that can use Fly. You might have me there, actually. You know what? Maybe the Pikachu that knows Fly has me. But, probably not. I'm just probably winning that one. But also, I'm not going to fist fight a Pikachu. That's wrong. That's wrong. Never fist fight a Pikachu. That is animal cruelty. You know it. Up next, we have Donkey Kong. Dude, I'm not beating Donkey Kong. Are you kidding me? This dude's my friend. I would never fight Donkey Kong, first of all. Second of all, he is Gorilla. And Gorilla is cool. Am I ever going to beat a Gorilla in a fight? No. No, there's no way I'm beating a Gorilla in a fight. Third of all, now, I don't remember if this was a death battle one that I watched or if this was an animation rewind video that I watched. But this is back in 2015, I think. It was Donkey Kong versus, I think, Knuckles? Was it Knuckles? I don't remember which Sonic character it was, to be rather honest. But I'm pretty sure that they talked about how Donkey Kong got sent to the moon one time. And then he punched the moon so hard that it resulted in 60,000 tons of TNT in order to move the moon. and I think he moved the moon towards the planet, if I'm remembering correctly. But I also could be remembering One Punch Man, and I don't know how I got those two mixed up in my head, but I think this happened in Donkey Kong before. If that is true, if what I'm remembering is correct, it probably isn't. But like, if Donkey Kong has the power of 60,000 tons of TNT in one strike of the hand, one strike of his fist, I'm cooked. Like, I'm not beating that. Nobody beats that. So, yeah, what are you gonna do in that scenario? You're gonna do nothing. Excuse me, sorry. I had to drink some water. My throat was getting a little sore. But up next, Star Fox. Now, I don't know too much about Star Fox. I know Star Fox is in Smash Ultimate and most of the Smash games. I probably don't beat Star Fox. Like, he's got the tank, he's got the airship, he's got the gun, and then if you've ever, he's got the wombo combo. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. He hits me with the wombo combo. Cooked. Up next, we got the robot from My Teenage Life as a Robot. Is that what it's called? Is that what the show's called? I don't remember her name. If I'm being rather honest, I do not remember her name. She's also a robot, so like, she probably has the advantage, but like, what if I poured water onto her? Short-circuited her. If I was around a hose and I hit the jet, boom! Ooh, or if I hit the shower, I get more of a spray. Yeah. Excuse me. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. Yep. I think I have. She definitely has the advantage, but there's a chance. Like, there's a chance I win this one. This character. This character. I don't know. I don't know him, her, they. I do not know them. So, those of you in the comments below, tell me who this is. Could I beat them in a fight? Probably not, but maybe I can. Maybe I can. This guy. I don't know who this guy is. I'm just gonna say it though. I feel like this is like Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner levels. Like, I don't know who this is. That's a win. Like, I'm just looking at him, and I absolutely believe I can destroy him. Like, easy. This is an easy win. Now, Mordecai from regular show, I'm cooked. Dude, Mordecai is absolutely cooking me. He knows Death Kwon Do. He knows that Rigby had the death punch, but Mordecai had the death block. So here's the thing. I don't have the death punch. I don't know the death punch technique. So if I go up and I try and punch Mordecai, he's going to hit me with the death block, and I'm dead. Like, I lose. Not to mention, Mordecai has also fought a bunch of geese when he teamed up with a bunch of baby ducks. He's fought the Death Bear. There was the one time where Rigby got the song stuck in his head, and then Mordecai helped Rigby with his Brain Destroyer, whatever CD that was honestly kind of bad, but he still could bring that out on me, and then the bad music makes me want to run the other way. What other wacky things has Mordecai done? Ooh, what if ooh, you know how you beat Mordecai? You get to Margaret. Boom. Boom. That's how you get Mordecai. I'm not gonna do that though, because Margaret doesn't. She's not cool like that. She's not cool like that though. You know what? I wouldn't even mess with Mordecai though. Mordecai, if he wants to go out with Margaret, I'm not gonna be that bro that tries to go out with Margaret. That's not cool of me. That's not a good thing to do. Come on, man. Come on. That's not a good thing to do. Mordecai, you know what? He just take me out. He take me out. It's not even a debate. And Shaggy, it's also like, I'm cooked. Like, if this man uses even 1% of his power, I'm cooked. What am I gonna do against Shaggy? 1% power to Shaggy is too strong for anyone to face. So I'm cooked. Up next, we got Hollow Knight, and I've only ever played an hour or two of Hollow Knight, but I've also seen Hollow Knight, like, I think, defeat God. I can't defeat God, so Hollow Knight's got me there. Up next, we have, I believe her name is Shantae. I've never played a Shantae game. I've never seen any gameplay. Well, I've seen like clips, but I don't know anything about Shantae. Oh, does she shapeshift? Is that what she does? Is she shapeshifter? I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably not beating Shantae, but I don't know enough about Shantae to actually warrant any discussion over this. Up next we have, this is, I have it, Rambo. There we go. There we go. I wanted to say Robin so badly, and I knew that was absolutely incorrect. Rambo. We have Rambo. I'm not beating Rambo. I am not beating Rambo. I am drawing the absolute biggest blank in my mind. I cannot think of the actor's name who plays Rambo, and I should, because he also played Rocky, and it's going to get into my head. Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone. There we go. There we go. I cannot. I'm so sad that I blanked on Sylvester Stallone's name. Sorry, Sylvester Stallone. But I'm not beating Rambo. Dude, like, I mean, maybe. So my opponent definitely has the advantage. Like, Rambo, was he war vet? Like, maybe I activate his PTSD. Well, actually, no, that would probably be the worst thing to do, actually. It would probably be the worst thing to do, because then he goes into Rambo mode, and then I lose. I lose in Rambo mode. Even old Rambo still beats me, because I've only ever, I feel bad, I've only ever seen the first Rambo and the fourth Rambo, whatever the last Rambo movie was when he's old. But like, even old Rambo beats me. Like, he definitely has the advantage. Maybe there's like a slight chance that I get lucky enough and I just happen to ping him once, but like, I'm not beating Rambo. Look, I'm not beating Rambo. Come on. Up next, we have Homer Simpson. He's going to hit you with a dough and predict your future. How do you beat the guy that predicts your future? Like, he's going to predict your future, and then you just lose because, like, he predicted it. He already saw this outcome happening. He's like Doctor Strange in Infinity War, where he's like, I saw 1.3457 million different scenarios of this battle playing out, and only in one of those do we win. But except Homer's going to do that, and then he won't be able to accurately tell you if you're going to win or not. But even then, you're still not even going to win. Like, there actually isn't a universe in which you win that, because he's Homer Simpson. Like, what are you doing to Homer Simpson? So, you lose that one. Up next, we have Star Butterfly from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. She's got a magic wand, so she probably beats me. But, like, what can she do without the wand? I'm just saying, at the end of her series, she lost magic. She's not magical anymore. Actually, that's an easy win at that point. That's actually a really easy win if you think about it. Because if it's at the end of the series, she doesn't even have magic. And if she doesn't even have magic, then it's just an easy win. So, there you go. Up next, we got, I should know his name. He's from GTA 4. He's the protagonist of GTA 4. I want to say Nico, and that sounds wrong. That sounds wrong. I'm not going to beat him, though. He's a protagonist from GTA. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I'm looking it up. It is Nico! Okay, cool. Nico Bellic. Either way, Nico cooks me. Dude, he's from GTA. What am I going to do against a GTA protagonist? Nothing. I do nothing against a GTA protagonist. So, up next, we have Pac-Man. Now, in this scenario, what if Danny Phantom turned me into a ghost? And then I had ghost powers. And then Pac-Man couldn't eat the little pellet that turns the ghosts blue? And like, what if I was the red ghost? Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. I think Clyde's the orange one. Inky, Blinky, I don't remember which color is which. But like, what if I was the red one, Inky or Blinky, and then I snuck up on Pac-Man? I'm just saying, I think this is more of a tie than you realize. I think I can take out Pac-Man. Up next, I don't know who this is. I thought this was like, when I took a real like skim look through the thing, I thought this was like Deathstroke from DC. But clearly it is not Deathstroke from DC. This is probably like some dude from Killer Instinct that I don't know the name of because I've never played Killer Instinct, but he just looks like he would be from Killer Instinct. I don't know why. He probably isn't from Killer Instinct if we're actually thinking about it logically, but I'm going to look up a really quick character list from Killer Instinct and see if he just matches up with any of these people. Let's see, let's see. Also, if he's from Killer Instinct, then I put him in the tie. Oh my god, they had the Arbiter in Killer Instinct at one point? Are you kidding me? That's incredible. What? Oh, is this Fulgore? No way. No way. Did I find him? I did! This is Fulgore. How did I pulled that out. That is... I have no idea how I found. I just took one look at it and was like, maybe this is the Killer Instinct robot. This is a tie, by the way. This is a tie. So, like, it's the same scenario with Scorpion. Now, what if the creator of Killer Instinct put me in the game, and then I had the better player controlling me, and I beat Fulgore? Think about that. That's a tie. That's a tie. Up next, we have Deku from My Hero, and I beat Deku. Like, even if Deku has all the powers, I beat Deku. Now, granted, I haven't seen more than, like, the first season. So, like, did I even finish the first season? I don't think I finished the first season. I just remember watching him do the training arc. That was kind of it. I don't know. Deku seemed like a wimp to me. And I'm sure Deku probably has protagonist shonen. You know, he's probably got the protagonist shonen, like, oh, you can't beat me because I'm the protagonist. But, like, it's Deku. Like, come on, come on, come on. I beat Deku. I beat Deku. But you know who I don't beat? Wario. I don't beat Wario because Wario, he could turn into Wario Man. And then I'm like, well, what do I do against Wario Man? There's a game where Wario, he could turn into like a dinosaur. I don't remember what game that was. But like, if he turns into a dinosaur and then he, you know, uses the fire power, I'm done. I'm done when Wario hits the fire power. I have no idea what game that was from. Wario, maybe he's Master of Disguises. Maybe that's what. Yeah, I think that's the one. I think that's the game. It doesn't look like the game. It doesn't look like the game. Oh, I think it is. I think it is. I think this is the one. Oh, this is totally the one. Yeah. Yeah. So I played this game in like, what, 2007? I was like 5, 6 years old at the time. And I just have the faintest memory of this game. I don't know why I remember this game, but I have the faintest memory of this game, and it's all I can pull from. That's like the Wario knowledge that I know, besides anything he's done in Smash and Smash Bros. Brawl 4 and Ultimate. But he turns into Wario Man, and he probably takes me out. Like, I'm just saying, what am I going to do against Wario when he powers up and then he hits me with his Atomic Blast? I'm not beating Wario then. Up next, we have Joker from Persona. I don't know anything about Persona, but if I know something about Persona, it's probably that they face God, maybe? I don't know. Did they face God? I don't know. Actually, I've never played Persona. I think he's from Persona 5. Is that the one he's from? I know he's in Smash. I know that. I know he's from Smash. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably cooked. Like, I'm just gonna put him in the cooked one because I don't think I want the Persona fans attacking me, being like, "Oh, you actually can't beat Joker. There's no way you can beat Joker." So I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah, there's probably no way I'm beating Joker." So up next we have Finn the human from Adventure Time, and like, I think my opponent has the advantage. Finn probably definitely cooks me, but like, maybe I'm like one of those lawyers, and I get Finn, like, Finn gets comfortable, you know? Finn starts eating all the ice cream, and then he can't be like Jake, where he can shapeshift, and not shapeshift, where he can stretch and, you know, return his body to normal. Now, what if I was like the lawyer dude and I tricked him into eating all the ice cream and getting a little overweight, and then he just can't fight me the way that he's supposed to, and then blammo, I hit him with something straight out of the Enchiridion, and I'm like, booyah. Maybe I let the Lich possess me, and then the Lich King takes out Finn, and I'm like, yep, I'm the winner. Just saying, there's a fighter's chance. There is a fighter's chance. I think I can work my magic, and I think there are scenarios where I can beat Finn. I'm not going to beat him 100% of the time, but there are scenarios where I think I can beat Finn. So you know what? Fighter's chance. A fighter's chance. Up next, we have Naruto from Naruto, and I haven't watched a lot of Naruto. I think I've only ever watched the big fights from Naruto. I watched him fight Pain. I watched him fight Sasuke. There was Madara, that's his name, the big bad of like season 6 or whatever. Madara Uchiha. I saw him activate his Nine-Tail powers, and like, let's get this straight. Like, Naruto, is he beating Goku? No. Am I beating Goku? No. But like, am I actually ever gonna beat Naruto? Probably not. Like, I'm probably not beating Naruto. But also, when I'm thinking about Naruto, would Link be better than Naruto? I don't know. Is Darth Vader better than Naruto? Because like, if Darth Vader's better than Naruto, then I'm just gonna say that the opponent has the advantage. Like, what if I was in the Naruto world and then I got like the Uchiha clan that got one of their eyes, and then I found a way to activate Genjutsu on him? I actually don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just using phrases that I've heard from the show and trying to pull from my memory. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. We'll go with it. You know what? Maybe I pull a Sasuke on him. I hit him with a good old 1-2, like, ooh, you're in my eyeball. Ooh, good luck. Up next, we have Uncle Grandpa, and I think this is actually the strongest character in all of fiction. There's nothing. Like, Uncle Grandpa deserves his own tier. If we are being honest, I think Uncle Grandpa, it's the Uncle Grandpa, the Uncle G tier. Uncle G tier. How do you defeat Uncle Grandpa? You don't win that fight against Uncle Grandpa. Uncle Grandpa absolutely cleans. Like, he cleans up. Uncle Grandpa, there's no beating Uncle Grandpa. He's got his own tier because nobody beats him. You don't beat Uncle Grandpa. Up next, I'm trying to remember. Fire Emblem. I know it's Fire Emblem. Lucina? Lucina Fire Emblem? Am I correct? Maybe. She's got a sword. Not a tie. It's not a tie. It's not a tie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, I haven't been using this logic, and maybe I should have been. I don't think I will use this logic, but like, what if I were put into Smash Ultimate? You feel me? Like, what if, just like Scorpion and Kilgore, Fulgore, whatever his name is, and Spawn and Ace Attorney Man, Phoenix Wright, what if I was put into Smash Ultimate, the video game, and then all of a sudden, I'm on an even playing field with Mario and Kirby and Donkey Kong and Lucina and Fox? Like, I just thought about that. I'm technically tied with all of them now. And even Joker. I'm tied with him. And Wario. Yeah, I'll be tied. Because, like, what if I was put into the game? Then I have a fighter's chance. But also, I'm not going to do that. And for some odd reason in this list, even though it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, I'm going to make the exception for the Smash Ultimate characters and not act like I can beat them, except for Pac-Man. I could beat Pac-Man. There's a tie. And I'm just going to pretend that I think it's funnier if Mortal Kombat and Killer Instinct and Soul Calibur, if I were put into those games, whereas Smash, like, I understand everyone's here, but, like, I'm not there, you know? So I'm just going to act. There's too many Smash characters for that logic to work. Because I'm also looking at the rest of this list and realize there's so many more Smash characters. So technically I would be tied with almost everyone on the list. And that's not correct. We all know that's not correct. But I mean, I'm not beating Scorpion in an actual fight if we're being realistic. But you know. Up next we have Miles Morales. Yeah, Miles cooks me. Like, what am I gonna do against Miles Morales? This dude's got spider powers, spider sense. He's got like the venom powers. I'm trying to remember from the Miles Morales game that came out in like 2020. He could electrocute me. He could go invisible. I've seen this man go across the Spider-Verse. I haven't gone across the Spider-Verse. I haven't even gone into the Spider-Verse, if I'm being honest. So yeah, Miles cooks me. Miles cooks me. Up next, we have, what is her name? Tracer? Is Tracer from Overwatch? I cook Tracer. Dude, I win that one. Are you kidding me? No, I'll just say I have the advantage. Like, sure. Think about this. I think Tracer, she could go back 10 seconds in time. Even if she could do that, it doesn't matter. Even if she goes back 10 seconds in time, I'm still going to be like, whoop-ammo. Boom. Gotcha. Easy win. Easy win. Maybe I pull out. What's the monkey's name? What's the gorilla's name? Winston. I pull out the Winston, and bam, Tracer's gone. Easy win for me. I think I had the advantage in that one. Henry Stickmin, though. Think about this. Think about this. I think this is a tie. And the reason why I think this is a tie is because Henry Stickmin, he has to go through all of these different scenarios, and then you have to choose the right scenario to progress the story. Now, what if we were fighting, and then you had to choose the scenario, and you happen to choose the wrong scenario, and I win the fight? Do you think about that? But then there's also the other scenario where I lose the fight. So at that point, it's a 50-50 tie. So you have to put him in the tie tier because it's a 50-50 chance on the fight. So boom, Henry Stickmin, tie. Min Min? I only know Min Min from Smash. And Min Min's she's got the long punchy arms. I don't have the long punchy arms. I'm thinking about it like a UFC, like boxing. Maybe not UFC fight, because I guess I can kick in that, whereas boxing you can't really kick. But let's say you were to put us in a boxing fight, right? Min Min beats me because I don't have the reach advantage. She has an incredible reach advantage on me. So I am probably, I'll say she has the advantage. I'll say she has the advantage. You know what? Maybe I get lucky and I hit like a little duck uppercut. Boom. But that's probably not going to happen. Either way, she has the advantage. Oh, that's Bayonetta. Yeah, I'm cooked. Bayonetta takes out gods. I am not God. Who's this character? Is this from Fire Emblem? Is she from Fire Emblem? I don't know. Is her name Corrin? I could be wrong. You should absolutely roast me in the comments for this, because I don't know who this is. I'm gonna guess Fire Emblem character, and by that logic, she probably has the advantage. Up next, we got Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, the little alien dude that I don't remember a lot about because I don't know, it's probably been a decade. It's probably been 2 decades since I've seen the movie Lilo and Stitch, and I remember they had a cartoon series, but I was also like 3-4 years old. So like, how do I remember anything from that? I haven't seen it since. It's like 2006. I don't really know. But like, also Alien, and probably a strong one. I'm gonna guess a tie. I'm going to overestimate my capabilities of winning a fight. I am absolutely guessing a tie. You know what? I bet I have a fighter's chance. A good chance. A 50-50 chance against Stitch. Now, Samus, she's definitely got the advantage over me. In fact, she's probably cooking me. She's got like a death beam that she could hit me with. She's out here fighting Ridley. I'm not fighting Ridley. Like, Ridley would scare me. If Ridley pulled up on me, I'm gone. What do I do against Ridley? Nothing. So, yeah, I'm cooked. Up next, we have... I can get this one. Bleach Man. He's from Bleach. Trying to remember his name. I don't want to look it up. I think I could pull this one out of my head. Bleach Man? I don't know anything about Bleach. Naruto, I've seen all the good fights. Bleach, the only bits of information that I have to work with was it was on Toonami 2013, and there was like the Skeleton Man. I don't remember quite what episode it was, and maybe there are a lot of skeleton men in Bleach, but he seemed like he was the bad guy, and this definitely wasn't the main character guy that I'm looking at. I think his name is Ichigo, but this guy, I don't remember what he looked like. I think he wore a crown. He was ooh, I look like I'm from Bloodborne. Look at how my cape is all like capey. Not capey, he didn't have like a cape, but he was like draped in like this stuff. I'm probably not beating Ichigo. I think that's his name. But like, I don't remember much from it. I don't even think he was really there from what I was watching. I just remember the king, like, skeleton guy, you know? So, Ichigo, he probably has the advantage. I'm just going to put him in there with Naruto because he's an anime protagonist. And if Naruto's in there, then he probably goes in there too. So, up next we have Ryo from Street Fighter. And just like the Mortal Kombat logic, I will use this logic here. Smash Ultimate, for some reason, I'm just going to exclude that because there's too many Smash characters, and that feels like a cop-out. Even though this is a cop-out, I think it's funnier this way. But, yeah, Ryo, tie. It's a tie. Like, if I got put in Street Fighter and the character that was controlling me is better, boom, easy win. Up next, This guy. All right, I have three guesses. Maybe this is the protagonist from Bloodborne. I've never played Bloodborne. Um, maybe. I don't think it is because it looks like there's like a potential chance this could be from like Assassin's Creed. Probably is not from Assassin's Creed. It definitely probably isn't from Assassin's Creed actually. Protagonist, blood. Just the hunter is definitely not Bloodborne. Nope. This is definitely not Bloodborne. Oh, what's the one? Oh, I have the image in my head, but I cannot even prototype. Is that what the game called? Prototype 2 protagonist. We'll go with number 2 actually. Sergeant James. That's definitely. Is that James? Like, no. Protagonist. The original protagonist. Prototype 1 protagonist. Alex Mercer. Let's see. Let's get a photo. You know what? I think that's the guy. I think this is the guy. Oh, it is. Yeah. I have no idea how I pulled that one out too. So the only bits and pieces that I know from Prototype are from the promotional commercials that they had way back when the game came out in like what? Ooh, 2012, 2010, whenever it came out. Prototype commercial, I saw it one time and I said, maybe this is a game. I don't know. I've never played Prototype. I don't really. So he's probably got like freakish arm abilities, and you know what? He probably has the advantage on me. For me to figure that one out, probably has the advantage on me. Up next, we got the pony from the Pony game. Not the Pony game. My Little Pony. I don't know her name, but I don't really know her, but like it's a pony, so like I'm probably beating the pony. I'm just saying, like, come on, it's probably easy win. Up next we got Yoshi, and I'm cooked, dude. Yoshi, he evades taxes. Like, this man is wanted by the IRS. How do I defeat an absolute chaotic being like Yoshi? I don't beat Yoshi. Yoshi eats me, and he turns me into that egg that he's about to throw. And that's just like, and he does that all within the span of like 2 seconds. You know how terrifying that has to be to get swallowed whole and then go through his entire body and come out the other end as an egg. You are already trapped in an enclosed space. And to be honest, I don't think I have claustrophobia. But like, there's like the small part of me that kind of does have claustrophobia. And I'm just thinking about being inside that really tiny egg. And then I'm just like, you know what? I don't want that to happen to me. So, yeah, I'm cooked. Up next, we got Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. And Cloud defeats Sephiroth with the help of his friends. But, like, he still defeats Sephiroth. And I don't beat Sephiroth. So, I'm cooked. Up next, we got Superman. And Superman is probably up there with Uncle Grandpa for, like, strongest characters in fiction. And Superman beats Goku. And I don't like that fact. I like Goku more. But, like, I don't think I can deny that Superman probably wins that. I think Superman is canonically better than Goku. Like, Goku defeats gods, but also Superman has picked up infinity. Like, there's the book of infinite pages, and Superman picked it up. Like, that is literally infinity. There is no, like, limit to how heavy that book is, and he picked it up. Like, unless they are lying, which maybe they are, maybe they were lying. Still, the Man of Steel. The only way you can get to him, though, kryptonite. Now, here's the thing. Lex Luthor, rich billionaire, normal average Joe. Well, I mean, he's not an average Joe. He has the intellect of, like, I don't know, who's really smart? Dr. Eggman? He's got, like, the Dr. Eggman intellect. I'm just saying, like, that guy is smarter than Smarty Smart. I'm not smarter than Smarty Smart. I am not to that level. But maybe I get lucky. Maybe what if I call up my homie Batman? I say, hey, yo, Bruce, I know your identity. I know you're the Bats. And he goes, oh, no. You know I'm Batman? I'm like, yeah. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to compromise. We're going to make a deal. That super fella that you know about, you think you could beat him in a fight, right? And he goes, yeah. what if you gave me that contingency plan? And he goes, ooh, okay, but like, what if I don't? And I was like, but then I'll expose that you're Bruce Wayne. And he goes, oh, blackmail. You got me there. And then I have the contingency plan. And then I find a way to beat Superman. Because Batman can beat Superman. And if Batman can beat Superman, and maybe I can too. Maybe I can too. But also, I can't. So he gets to go, and I'm cooked. Like, if I actually have to fight Superman, what am I going to do to Superman? Nothing. Up next, we have the Shovel Knight, and I've never played Shovel Knight. But Shovel Knight, he's got a shovel, and he's a knight. But what if I took away his shovel? Then he's just a normal knight. And if you're thinking about it in this context, what if I was a little green wizard, and I was going up against the knight? And the little green wizard seems to keep winning in most of the interactions that I have seen. So therefore, I think I have the advantage, because what if I was that green little wizard? And he just happened to be a normal knight without a shovel. He can't really bury me shovel style then. So I probably win that one. I think I have the advantage. Up next, is this Bomberman? I think this is Bomberman. He's got bombs. Like, if I can find a way to neutralize his bombs, I think I have the advantage. I think I win that one. Up next, we got Sans. Oh my goodness, we still have so many characters left. I might try and speedrun some of these because I don't have time like that. Up next, we got Sans from Undertale. Now, think about this. Sans, one hit, KO. All you gotta do is get like one clean shot in on Sans, and you probably win. Now, think about this. You're sitting there and you're cracking jokes with Sans. By the way, I've never played Undertale. But Sans, he's a funny guy. He's a funny meme man. And he likes ketchup, I think. I'm trying to remember from what I watched. I think Jacksepticeye played it, like 2016, back when I watched it with all that. Do I remember Undertale correctly? Maybe. All I know is that you could probably one-tap Sans. And what if you hey, I got a joke for you, Sans. And then you're like, hey, what was the skeleton's favorite meal? And he doesn't know the answer. What if he doesn't know the answer? And you're just sitting there, you're like, come on, spit it out, come on. And then at the end of it, you're like, ribs, spare ribs. And then he's just cackling so much because he couldn't come up with the answer. And then you blammo. Yeah, he definitely has the advantage on me. I'm probably not even touching Sans, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm probably not touching Sans. I'm probably not touching Sans. This guy, yeah, Fry from Futurama. So Fry, he's not the smartest lad in the world. Now Fry could probably conjure up some BS to beat me, but in this scenario, he doesn't. So therefore, I think I get the easy win because I just don't think Fry's the smartest fellow, to be honest. And I think I could beat him in a fight, to be honest. I think I got Fry. He-Man? I think it's He-Man. Yeah, He-Man. He fights Skeletor, right? Yeah. He probably has the advantage. He's got a sword. What am I going to do against He-Man? He's going to hit me with the hey-ya, burn, I say, hey, what's going on? And if he hits me with that, I kind of lose at that point. This lady, that lady, let me know down below in the comments. Can I beat that lady? I think I can. She doesn't look like she's all that tough. But up next, we got Sonic. Sonic cooks me, dude. Like, I'm not touching Sonic. Dude, I am not touching Sonic whatsoever. That is an easy win for Sonic. Up next, we got Diddy Kong. Wait, hold on. Let me think. Can I think of an argument of beating Sonic? Because Dr. Eggman has kind of foiled him a couple of times. But also, I am not as strong as Dr. Eggman. If you think about it, Dr. Eggman has the IQ of 300. I don't even think... I don't know. I probably got like 110 IQ. 120, I think I'm a little bit smarter than the average person. I mean, I'm not, but like, what if I am? Sonic. Could I beat Sonic? Could I think of an absolute argument to maybe get one on Sonic? No. Sonic's also like one of the strongest characters in fiction too, because if you pull him from the Archie Sonic comic series, you're cooked. Like, you don't win in that scenario. But even then, like, even video game Sonic, like, what do you do? He's super fast. He's like, what? He's like the fastest being that has ever been created. And just you don't really beat Sonic. So yeah, I'm probably cooked. I'm probably cooked. Oh, Sonic 06 Sonic. I have a chance against Sonic 06 Sonic, and the only reason why is because I don't win that fight. It's more or less the person controlling Sonic 06 can't really control him because the controls in that game are booty cheeks, and maybe they act. I got this. I actually, hold on. This is a tie. If you think about it, what if I got into the water? And then what if there were no air bubbles for Sonic to breathe? Did you think about that? I don't think you did. And then, because Sonic, he doesn't float. He just sinks to the bottom. Like, what if I got in a pool? It was like a 6-foot pool, and actually no, it needs to be a bigger pool because he could jump out of that. What if it was like a 12-foot deep pool, and we were at the deep end, and it's like a really long deep end, like it's really long, like a really long pool, you know? It's a tie. It's a tie. It's a tie. I could find a way. I could find a way. As long as I'm in water, it's a tie. It's a tie. Up next, we got we got Diddy. Oh, Diddy. Oh, Diddy. Oh, Diddy. Diddy. No, Diddy. No, Diddy's got the advantage on me. Man, I don't want to talk about why Diddy's got the advantage on me, but Diddy's got the advantage on me. Up next, we have Mewtwo from Pokemon, and Mewtwo cooks me. So think about it this way. Mewtwo can probably beat LeBron in a 1v1 game of 21 in basketball. And if he could beat LeBron in that, then what am I going to do to a Mewtwo? Because I can't beat a Mewtwo in basketball. And if he could beat LeBron in basketball, I can't beat Mewtwo in basketball. So Mewtwo's got me beat there. Now we got Pit from Kid Icarus. I don't know anything about the Kid Icarus games except for maybe the fact that I think they fight God. And if they fight God, I'm probably cooked. So I'm probably cooked. Up next, we got Lil Mac. And I wanted to say that this would be a tie, but he has the advantage on me. And the only reason why is because Little Mac has gone toe-to-toe with Mike Tyson. And if he can beat Mike Tyson, he can absolutely beat me. So, therefore, he wins that one. Up next, this guy. That guy. Let me know down below in the comments. Up next, we got Zelda from Legend of Zelda. And she's got the Triforce of Wisdom. That's the one. Triforce of Power, Triforce of Courage, Triforce of Wisdom. She's smart. She's very smart. But she gets kidnapped a lot. That happens to her a lot. But also, she can conjure up these little night dudes to hit me. And, like, what if it's like Zelda from the new Zelda game that was just announced a little while ago, where she could just create whatever she wants to create. And then at that point, I'm cooked. So, you know what? You got me beat there, Miss Zelda. You probably got me beat there. But like Link only has the advantage, but I'm cooked against Zelda? That doesn't make sense. Because like Link and Zelda are probably at like the same level of power. And if anything, Link's probably better, actually. There you go, Link. You get to be next to the princess. Up next, we got Avatar Aang. And, you know, here's the thing. I'm not a bender. I don't bend earth. I don't bend fire. I don't bend water. I don't bend air. So, you'd think, because he could bend all of those elements. And he's also got, like, the energy bending too, where he could just, like, stop you from ever bending again. But this was Avatar Aang back then when they didn't have technological advances. What if I had the technological advantage against Avatar Aang, and I hit him with a little pew, 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 pew? What's he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What's he gonna do in that scenario? I think we got a tie on our hands. I think we have a tie on our hands. There are people in the Avatar universe that don't have powers that still have, you know, given Avatar Korra and Avatar Aang run for the money. I think I could give him a run for his money. I think I can. Up next, we got Po from Kung Fu Panda, and he hits me with that whooshy finger hold, and boom, gone. What if? Now, here's the thing: you got the Peacock dude Shen, who he also had the technological advances on Po. He had the advantage there, but like Po still cooked him in the end. Like Po absolutely cooked him because he took the cannonball and then he did a little spinny and whooskadoosh. Yeah, Po's got me. He even defeated that what was his name? Kai? Was that like the big bull dude in the third movie where he comes in with his little chains and he's just whooping him, whooping him. He took out Master Oogway. I can't beat Master Oogway. Like, come on. Yeah, Poe's probably got this one. Up next, we got Master Chief. I mean, I'm cooked. Dude, Master Chief cooks me. Are you kidding me? This man's taking out the Covenant. He's taking out the Flood. He's taking out the Didact. He's taking out the... Are they just called the Didact? Because I know, like, the boss in Halo 4 is called the Didact. But, like, is that what the whole species? The Prometheans. He took out the Prometheans. He's gone toe-to-toe with Evil Cortana. He's gone toe-to-toe with the Banished. Yeah, he probably cooks me. Like, I don't think there's much of any debate that I can come up with, because I'm not a Spartan. I'm not even an ODST. Master Chief has, I think, technically killed billions of lives, if you think about it. And I've never killed one person in my life. To be honest, he definitely beats me in the kill counts. I'm sitting at 0, and he's sitting at like 1.8 billion. Yeah, Master Chief probably wins that one. Now Sanjay and Craig, they do not win that one because they ate the salmonella wings, and if I feed them the salmonella wings, I win. I don't remember much else from Sanjay and Craig. I think Snoop Dogg was in one of the episodes. It was a bad TV show. It was bad. Like, it's not good. It's Sanjay and Craig, something, da da do. Sanjay and Craig, da 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 do. So yeah, I probably beat Sanjay Craig, and I also beat Kick Buttowski too. Even though I really like Kick Buttowski, I don't know why his butt was the way it was in that show, but like Kick Buttowski, he's suburban daredevil. Kick Buttowski, kick. I could beat Kick Buttowski. Come on, you know what? I even bet I can't. I actually can't. I've never skated on a skateboard before in my life. But like, what if I did though? And what if I learned to be better than Kick Buttowski? What if I beat him at his own game, his own sport? Kick Buttowski would never be able to let that down. So you know what? I think I got Kick Buttowski there. Up next, we got Dio from JoJo's. And I've only ever seen season 3 of JoJo's, which I think had Dio was the main protagonist, where he pulls out Zawardo. Yeah, I'm cooked, dude. He stops time and he hits me with a. Was it him or was it Josuke that said double. He hits that on me and I'm cooked. Like, what do I do against Dio? Dio is the most like evil guy in this entire list, if we're being honest. I mean, I don't know. There's probably someone on this list that actually is more evil than Dio, but like, Dio is like the definition of evil. He does evil things to be an evil man, and he's gonna do unspeakable things to me, and I don't like that. I'm cooked. I'm also cooked against the Rayman Raven Rabbit. I'm just saying, I have no way of beating a rabbit. These dudes are capable of destroying the entire world. They can get up to the moon. These rabbits have made it to the moon. They've invaded the world. If you haven't seen it, Rabbids Invasion, I'm just saying, they invaded the world. They solved racism. The Rabbids solved racism. And just that alone is more powerful than anything I can ever do. Because, like, they solved it. They solved it. And they're heroes. They're absolute heroes. But also, they terrorize people, too. Like, I'm just saying, what happens when General, what's his name? Barranco? General Barranco, the Rabbid? Rabbid General... General. What was his name? No, there's a couple of rabbits. I know there's definitely that. Rabbit General Juan? General Barranco. I was right. Yep. You gotta watch out for General Barranco. He's got like the Sasuke eye. You gotta watch out for him. You also gotta watch out for when they hit you with the bois. If they hit you with the bois, it is over. It is game over. There's an episode of Rabbids Invasion where the rabbit, he breaks out into a rap battle. I don't beat the rabbit in a rap battle. I don't beat him in the rap battle. There's also another episode where they pull up to a supermarket in the mall, and then they see this little pepper dude, and he does like this little funky dance, and then they do the funky dance, and they're just sitting there and they're going, bah! And I can't do the funky dance. They beat me in a dance battle too. They're beating me in everything. And if that's not enough evidence as to why the rabbit cooks me, they teamed up with Mario. They could beat Mario. They can beat Mario. They can beat Mario. What do I do? What do I do then? If they're beating Mario, I'm not beating Mario. Dude, Mario's already cooking me. And the Rabbids are out here cooking Mario. Rabbids might be on Uncle G levels of like, how am I going to defeat them? They're one of the strongest beings in all of fiction. And then there's also this guy. I do not know who that guy is, nor do I know who this guy is. This guy is from Destiny, and I don't know really much of anything about Destiny, except for like when I played it for 2 months, but even then I don't know who this is. So I'm going to put you there, and then there's Man Ray. Dude, I could beat Man Ray. Are you kidding me? I think I have the advantage on Man Ray. What is he going to do? He's going to drop his wallet, and then I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to be like, this isn't even my wallet, and bam. Bam! That's my advantage on Man Ray. Oh, Ridley? So if Samus is cooking me, and I was already scared of Ridley, Ridley's cooking me too. And this guy, I've actually seen the animes from Sword Art Online. I've only ever seen the first season because I was told that the first season was pretty solid, and then only like the first half of it was pretty solid. The second half of it was kind of a letdown. I don't remember his name. But he had a sword. But like, what if I was put in that world? I think I could beat him. You know what? I could beat this guy. Unlike Naruto and the Bleach Man, I think we're evenly matched. I think if I were put in the video game land that he was in, I think I could have a fighter's chance. And then there's Inkling. And I'm thinking about, like, what if I also had the ink gun? And then I think it's a tie at that point. Because at that point, it's up to our team. And, like, if the one Inkling that is pictured there has a better team than me, then she wins. But what if I have the better team? What if I'm like... What if I'm like Brock Purdy on the 49ers? Like, Brock Purdy has such a good team around him that even if the Inkling is technically better than me, like, what if she was... What's a good scenario for this? Who's a better quarterback than Brock Purdy? That also has, like, the surrounding cast isn't as good. Josh Allen. So what if she's the Josh Allen, and you know she's better than me, but, like, my team is better because I have Debo and George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk and Christian McCaffrey, whereas she has she's got Dalton Kincaid, baller, James Cook, baller, but not like they're not George. Well, Dalton Kincaid could actually be better than George Kittle, actually, but James Cook is not better than Christian McCaffrey. Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir, and I like both of those guys too, but like they're not Brandon Ayuk or Deebo Samuel good. And I'd argue that the 49ers also have a better offensive line and can probably protect Brock Purdy better than the Bills can protect Josh Allen. So, like, what if she was the Josh Allen and I was the Brock Purdy in this situation? I think it's a tie. Up next, we have... Who is this? I've seen this before. I've seen this picture. I've seen this, but I could not tell you. All right, I got one guess. Is this one of the various Doctor Who's? All right, all Doctor Who's. Let's get a little picture going. Let's see if we can match. Let's see if we can mix and match. Let's see. This probably isn't even Doctor Who. This is probably like, who is that? I've seen that before. I've seen you. I know who you. I don't know who this is, but I've seen it. I've seen it before. I've seen that picture. I've seen that exact picture. I do not know. This is probably not Doctor Who. Now that I'm looking at it, this doesn't look anything like Doctor Who actually. But I know I've seen it. Like, I've seen this before. Like, I've seen this though. Like, I've seen this guy. Watch this. Guy with red glasses and suit. Oh, we're getting somewhere. These are now just Pinterest pictures. Okay, these are... Is that Daredevil? Hold on. Is that Daredevil? Is that Daredevil? Is that Daredevil? I think this is Daredevil. 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 I think this is Matt. Oh, it's Daredevil. It's Daredevil. It's Daredevil. This is Matt Murdock. Okay, it's Daredevil. I know who this is now. I know this is Daredevil. Okay. I pulled that one out. I don't know. That was one of those. It took me a little bit. I know I've seen him. I knew I'd seen that man before. It's Daredevil. All right, Daredevil from Marvel. Where's Daredevil play? Daredevil's got the advantage on me. Sure. Blind, but also think about this. If we were in court, kind of like Phoenix Wright situation, he beats me in court. I'm already cooked there. If we were to go hand to hand, fist to fist in a fist fight, he beats me there. He might be blind, but also his other senses are incredibly heightened, and mine aren't. In fact, I'm also kind of like, I wear glasses, so like, if he figures that out and he takes my glasses off, then we're technically on an even playing field, but we're actually not, because he can hear better than I can, and he can punch better than I can, and he can taste better than I can, and he can smell better than I can, and I already struggle a little bit with hearing as is, so actually Daredevil cooks me, man. Daredevil absolutely cooks me. I'm cooked if I pull up Matt Murdock, man. I'm cooked. Up next, we got Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Mickey Mouse is cooking me. The same way that SpongeBob's cooking me. The same way that Bugs Bunny would be cooking me. If Bugs was on this list, Bugs would be cooking me too. So, up next, we got Terry from... I don't want to be that guy. I want to be that guy because I know Terry's in Smash. But what is he... What was Terry from? Where's Terry from? Fatal somethings? Fatals? Terry? Oh, they just had the Nintendo Switch Direct where they showed Terry's game, and I was like, oh my god, that's pretty cool. Terry from... I feel bad that I just put that in. What is he from? No, they abbreviated SNK. I don't know what that means. There we go. Terry Bogard. Terry from what does SNK stand for? Fatal Fury Games. I knew there was a Fatal in there. Fatal Fury Terry cooks me. You know who else cooks me? Hank Hill, because he's got propane. And if you ever think about that, he's one. Let's say if I were to go toe to toe with Hank Hill on propane selling, I don't beat him because he's got the traditional, traditional charcoal? Is that what he does with his propane? I could be also misreading that because I actually haven't seen much of King of the Hill at all. But like, maybe, hold on. There's an episode of King of the Hill where his son Bobby kicks him in the balls, and that's like an insta KO. And all I gotta do is kick this man in the balls and I win. Easy. But also, if he pulls out his propane stand, because I've seen that picture of Hank Hill teaming up with, I think, Luffy from One Piece, and he's got like his own stand, like from JoJo's. And if I get hit with the propane stand and he goes, "Whoa, no, I tell you what, if you don't like my propane and propane accessories, then you're in trouble." And if he pulls that out, I am so cooked. Like, there is no way I'm beating him. But if it's the Hank Hill from that one episode where Bobby kicks him in the balls, I absolutely pull out the W because I can kick him in the balls harder than Bobby can. So you know what? Easy win. I'm beating Hank Hill. Up next, we got Ness from Earthbound. I don't know anything about Earthbound, but he is from Smash. And anytime I play Ness, I get cooked because he hit me with PK Fire. And then I lose. And I'm just like, well, this is sad. This is a sad reality. Up next, we have... This looks like Sub-Zero. I'm going to guess that this is Sub-Zero. And if this is Sub-Zero, I would be cooked normally, yes. But just like Scorpion, it's a tie. Because maybe the player controlling me in Mortal Kombat is just better. But also, Scorpion's just better... Not Scorpion. Sub-Zero's just better than Scorpion because Sub-Zero has ice clones. And because he has ice clones, I think he just actually has an advantage on me. If you actually think about it. He can freeze me. And he's the guy that pulls you from the head, and he holds your head up after with your spine attached, and that's kind of cool. That's actually really cool, and it's cooler than Scorpion because he's just better than Scorpion because it's Sub-Zero, and he hits you with the ice clone. and you're just sitting there, you're mid battle, you're trying to go in for a punch, and he goes ice clone, and bam, frozen. What do? You do nothing. You do nothing. You just lose. You just lose. So Sub-Zero, easy W, or not easy W. He's got the advantage on me. Up next, this lady from Mass Effect. Is that where she's from? Mass Effect. I've never played the Mass Effect games. I've actually been wanting to play them. They look really fun, but I've never played them before. This is definitely not the right lady. This is definitely not the right. Oh my god. Oh, this feels like a weird one to have in my search history. Mass Effect ladies? Do any of these pictures match up? They do not. Oh, this is the Mass Effect lady. This is NBC News. You get to pick the female face of Mass Effect 3. Thanks, NBC News. Thank you, NBC, for reporting on this one. Is she protagonist? You get to play as her? Is this someone you get to play as in Mass Effect 3? I don't know, but she's from Mass Effect, and if she's from Mass Effect, I think she probably has the advantage on me. She's probably gonna beat me in this one. And you know who else is probably gonna beat me? Cuphead. I've never played Cuphead, but I've seen people play Cuphead. And Cuphead went toe-to-toe with the devil one time. And if he could beat the devil, he could probably beat me. And you know who else beats me? Shrek. Because Shrek is one of the most powerful characters in fiction. Like, Shrek, I don't think you understand just how strong he is. He once went up toe-to-toe against the Illuminati. And sure, I think the Illuminati ended up winning that battle, but like Shrek stood his ground. And the fact that Shrek gave the Illuminati a tough time probably means that he absolutely cooks me. And also, if you think about it in this way, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. And I could not ever fight Shrek. So, therefore, Shrek cooks me. Shrek absolutely cooks me. But Sora from Kingdom Hearts, he does not cook me. And the only reason why he doesn't cook me, even if he has the Keyblade, is because I just don't like him. Actually, I have no problems with Sora, to be honest. I don't know. There's something about him that I just feel like I could win. I feel like I could win that battle. Oh, but he went toe-to-toe with Sephiroth. And if he could beat Sephiroth, he's got the advantage on me. I'm sorry, he's got the advantage on me. If he could go toe-to-toe with Sephiroth, he's absolutely got the advantage on me. So, good for you, Sora. Good job, I guess. Up next, we have Gru from Despicable Me. And you know what he did one time? He stole the moon. I've never stolen the moon. I've never done that in my life. And you know what he has that I do not? Minions! And here's the thing. The only way that I can beat Gru, so he has his gang of minions, and I'm pulling up. I don't have my gang of minions, but you know what I do have, actually? Rabbids. And if I have the Rabbids and they go toe-to-toe with the minions, you know who wins that battle? The Rabbids, easily, because the Rabbids are just better. They're better. And then if I have the Rabbids on my side, all of a sudden, this becomes my advantage, because I have the Rabbids. And I won with the Bois, and if I'm sitting here and I'm battle crying, I'm sitting there, I'm going, Bois! He's gone. He's gone. I have the advantage. I have the advantage in that one. Now, Solid Snake, though, I do not have the advantage in, because he beats me. He cooks me, because he's invisible. If you've never heard the Duran Duran song, go listen to it, because once he turns invisible, he's got me beat. Just like Goku. Goku's also got me beat, because Goku is Goku, and Goku, I will say, and the resurrection of Frieza, whatever it's called, he does actually kind of lose, because he gets hit by just like a stray beam. So maybe I'm the guy with the stray gun that just BAM! And I get Goku real quick, but that's also not me. And Goku can turn into a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, and then also Ultra Instinct on me. And he didn't have Ultra Instinct when he got hit by the laser gun. So what if he did have Ultra Instinct and he just whoop, dodges out of the way? Goku's got me. I'm cooked. I'm absolutely cooked. Up next, we have the Predator. And here's the thing. Am I Arnold Schwarzenegger? No. Do I have a chopper? No. Can I get to the chopper? Maybe. If Arnold yells at me, get to the chopper. I will run to that chopper as fast as I humanly can, because if Arnie tells me to do something, I'm doing it. Because Arnie, he could smoke the stogie in the house because his wife's father introduced him to stogies. And what is my wife gonna say? My wife's father never makes a mistake, so therefore I can smoke stogies around her. I could smoke stogies in the house. First of all, because my wife's father has introduced me into stogies, and second of all, it's because I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take crap from nobody. I don't need to find the hideout spot like you. Oh ho ho. So here's the thing: if I'm smoking a stogie, all of a sudden I gain some powers, and therefore, even if the predator has the advantage on me, I have a fighter's chance. I have a fighter's chance. Once I get the stogie in me, not in me, but once I'm starting to smoke the stogie, I got a chance. I got a chance. There's just no way fans or buts around it. And then there's Samurai Jack. Now, Samurai Jack, he's got to get back to the past. Something Samurai Jack. He has to fight Aku, and I am not Aku. I am not a shape-shifting god. And here is a foolish samurai warrior wielding a foolish samurai warrior wielding a foolish samurai warrior wielding a magic sword that is wielding a foolish samurai warrior that is wielding a magic sword. I am not any of those. And Samurai Jack, this dude, he goes hard. He goes absolutely hard. Because he has a magic sword, he absolutely has the advantage on me. Now maybe there's a slight, like 1% chance that I get one on good old Samurai Jack. But Jack's cooking me. He's absolutely cooking me. But I'm going to say I have a tiny bit of an advantage. Up next, we have Lady from Sailor Moon. Do not know her name. I do not know any of the names of the ladies from the Sailor Moon. I just know about Sailor Moon, and I know it exists. Do I win? Probably not. I probably don't win that. I probably not. I actually don't know what the powers of Sailor Moon are. So I think it would be funny if I said I had the advantage. No, I'm just, you know what? We'll call it a tie. I don't know anything about the lady from Sailor Moon, but we'll call it a tie. Up next, we have Crash Bandicoot, I could assume. And I feel like out of all the Crash Bandicoot pictures you could have pulled, there's probably one of the weirder ones you could have taken. I feel like you could have gotten the really goofy looking Crash, and I see that there are 2 Crash Bandicoots, so I guess they will both get ranked. But Crash, he's a bit of a loose cannon. He's gotten hit in the head a couple of times. He's a little wacky, he's a little zany, he's a little goofy. I've seen this man fight a dog of fire, a dog of earth, a dog of water, a dog of air, and then just the normal dog. And I don't remember what that Crash game was. And that's like, I've only ever played 2 Crash games. It was that one, and then it was like Crash Team Racing, the one that came out in like 2007, where in the loading screen, if you press the A and B buttons, he burped and he farted. And 6-year-old me thought that was one of the funniest things I'd ever like seen in my entire life. I don't think I feel that way anymore now that I am like in my 20s. But Crash probably beats me. I'm like, honestly, I think he's got the advantage. I think he has the advantage on me, but I'm not like gonna act like I think I have the fighter's chance against Crash, to be honest. Now, Steven Universe, I can win this one. I can win this one. Sure, he turns into a giant pink monster at the very end of the series, and I've actually never seen the last season of the series, nor have I seen the season before or the season before. I think I've only ever seen the first 2 seasons. But like, I know about it because the clips were shown during that time when it ended, I think in 2019, 2018, 2019, somewhere around there. But here's the thing, you know how you beat Steven? With your words. You talk to Steven, and then you can beat him. And then once he lets his guard down, wham-bam-o! You hit him with a good old low blow. Done. He's done. That's an easy win for me. Well, this is how you beat him. You ready? So the one episode that I really do remember, there's like 2 episodes that I remember like really well. Cookie Cat. You pull up with a Cookie Cat, and then you're like, "Ayo, Steven, he's a Cookie Cat." And then you give him the Cookie Cat ice cream sandwich, and then he's eating the ice cream sandwich, and then blammo, you get him there. Or he made like the double-decker, triple-decker waffle thing that had like popcorn. Ew, why would you put popcorn on waffle? And syrup and whipped cream and strawberries, which I'm fine with all those. But like the popcorn part was weird. That was a little weird. That was a little weird. And maybe while he's eating that, you can get him there. So therefore, that's where my advantage comes in. That's where I could get the easy win by tricking him. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good strategy. Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo's up next. Here's the thing about Johnny. Johnny's so much bigger and stronger than me. But what if... No, that sounds really bad. You know what? We're not even going to finish that sentence. I do not like the thought that was put into my head. Nope. Johnny Bravo is a little bit of a misogynist. Johnny Bravo's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. Funny cartoon. But also, Johnny Bravo, you never should let him be around a woman. Do not let this man around any ladies, okay? Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Johnny gets a little evil around the ladies. He goes, oh, mama. Hey, have you read a Jordan Peterson book? Yeah. Johnny's a bit out there. He's a bit out there. That being said, I'm probably not actually beating Johnny Bravo in a fight. There was a video game that he played where if he defeated 3 more leprechauns, he got the golden ukulele, and then he got the golden ukulele. I don't have the golden ukulele, so therefore Johnny Bravo has the advantage on me because he got the golden ukulele. Up next, we got Jake Long, American Dragon. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. Jake Long, American Dragon. This is like way in the past for me. This is pretty in the past. I don't know too much about Jake Long. I just know that he could turn into a dragon. But I remember him. I feel like I remember him losing more than he won. So we'll call it a tie. You could turn into a dragon, but you still can't really go toe to toe, mano y mano with moi. So we'll call it a tie. We'll call it a tie. Up next, we have Heavy from Team Fortress 2. And I haven't played Team Fortress 2, but I've seen all the funny Team Fortress 2 edits, and I think he'd cook me. Oh, actually, hold on. Think about this. I have the advantage. You want to know why? I make him a sandwich, and I'll make him such a good sandwich that he actually works for me, and then he's on my side, so therefore we're now buddies, because I made him a good sandwich, and he goes, "Ooh, good sandwich, yeah." That's actually not how he talks. That's not even a good accent. I was trying to mix like Russian with German, and it just came out as bad. But yeah, Heavy, make him a sandwich. He's on your side. Up next, Invader Zim. And Zim, you'd think he'd probably win this one. He's got some pretty kooky gadgets. He's got Gurr. He's done some really... That show was actually kind of a little out of pocket back in the day on Nickelodeon. Excuse me. But Dim kind of beats him. And Dim beats him a lot more often than Zim should allow for. So if Dim can beat him, I could beat him. Because I could beat Dim. I could absolutely beat Dim. And if Dim can beat Zim, I can beat Zim too. Up next, we have this lady. That lady. I don't know who she is. Yeah, actually, I have no idea who she is. Do I? Maybe. Wait, hold on. This is like... The difference between Daredevil is that like, I've seen that before, but I feel like I've seen this lady before somewhere. I have a guess. I've never seen this thing before because I've never shown any interest in it. I think I found the one. RWBY. Oh, she's the R lady. Yeah, I don't know what this is. So is this Ruby? Is that what it's called? So back in the day, back when I was like 10, I finally got internet access, and this is back when AMVs were like really popular. So I'm watching like the Halo AMVs, and I'm enjoying my life. And every now and then they would recommend me one of the Ruby ones, and I didn't like it because it wasn't Halo, nor was it Sonic. And so I just kind of always held a grudge against it because those would always be in my recommended. And I was like, well, you're not Halo or Sonic, so therefore I don't really like you. So I want to say, all I know is that when I looked it up just now, she was the R and the RWBY. So she's the R lady. I don't know her name. I don't know what she does. I don't know any of her powers. So therefore, I'm just going to say I'm going to win this one. And you want to know why I'm going to win this one? It's because I never clicked on any of the AMVs of Ruby. And I always watched the Halo ones instead. And the Sonic ones, you know? So I win that one. I win that one because I was watching the better content. Up next, we got Punisher from Marvel, and he's gonna punish me. He's like Max Payne, but Marvel, and I don't beat Max Payne, so... Up next, we have Bowser. Bowser absolutely cooks me. There is no reality in which I beat Bowser, man. This man turns into Giga Bowser, where this man turns into Dreamy Bowser, where we're listening to Adventure's End right now, the final boss music, when you're fighting Bowser at the end of Mario and Luigi Dream Team, which is a game I have not played, but I really, really like the Mario and Luigi RPG series. Bowser's Inside Story is like one of my favorite games of all time. And if I had the means to play Dream Team, I would. I don't have a 3DS, nor do I have the actual game itself. But it's not stopped me from watching playthroughs and also listening to the music and also seeing Dreamy Bowser and going, wow, he's actually pretty cool. I like Dreamy Bowser a lot, even though I think Phantasma probably should have been the actual final antagonist. But also, I'm okay with it being Bowser because Bowser kind of needed that. He kind of needed to be the big bad in one of those games. So you know what? Good for you. Kudos, Bowser. Bowser also survived a black hole like Mario has. Bowser... if you have ever played Bowser's Inside Story, he gets kind of powered up throughout the entire game because Mario and Luigi power him up from the inside his, just inside of him. They're inside of him. Don't read too much into that. Yeah, Bowser's really strong. Yeah, Bowser's incredibly strong. He pulls out Broggy, and then he washes Broggy, and then all the blitties come and hit me. I'm gone. I'm absolutely gone. I do want to say, because I've been playing through Bowser's Inside Story very, very recently. There is a part in that game where you have to give this lady a massage. You have to help her and massage her back. And it sounds weird, but the way you do it is through using Bowser's little minion attacks. For the first time ever in my life, I decided, you know what? I'm going to get an A rank in all of these. And that was the worst decision I have made in my life. It took me 10 hours. I read guides on how to do it, and every guide was like, yeah, you could probably do this in about hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours if you're not as good as I am. And every single guide read that exact same way. And it made me so sad because it took me 10 hours. It took me a collective 10 hours to beat it. I don't have the depth perception that other people have. So when I did the bomb-omb mini game, I couldn't line up the bomb-ombs correctly, and then the time would go too fast, and I'd panic, and they would always miss. And it broke my heart. It broke my heart because I did it so many times, and I just couldn't figure it out, and it was difficult. It was very difficult. The Koopa one was difficult too. Anytime I played that mini game, I felt like Chris Pratt anytime he said Koopa. I was not a Koopa fan that day either, even though I really like Koopas. Koopas are like my favorite thing from Mario and Luigi because they're Koopas. They're just little dudes, man. When you're playing Mario Party and then you see the bank man, dude, he earned that money. He earned that money every time you go past him. But Bowser takes my stars. He's taken my stars more than I'd like for him to in Mario and Luigi and Mario Party. And even with that being said, Bowser is still like one of my favorite characters ever. And that's probably because of Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. The fact that you got to play as Bowser in that game, that made my entire gaming history. That made my entire childhood. The fact that I got to play as Bowser in a Mario and Luigi game. So yeah, Bowser, really cool, really fun. We love Bowser. Up next, this guy. I don't know who that guy is. Hold on. The skeleton guy. Hold on. I might know this one. Is this the guy from Space Dandy? Space Dandy skeleton dude. Skeleton Space Dandy. No, this is not the same guy. They look very similar, but I don't think they're the same guy. Because he's wearing a cloak, and the Space Dandy guy was his head was on fire. This is not the same one. By the way, Space Dandy, goated show. I don't watch a lot of anime. I don't know a lot about anime either, but Space Dandy, that's one of the ones that I do know about. Goated show. Okay. Purple skeleton. This is not what I was expecting to get. We need to be more specific. Those are shoes. Those are the purple skeleton Air Force Ones, which, by the way, look, actually, they look pretty cool. They look pretty cool. Hold on, Mario Kart. I don't think I could play you. I think you'll copyright strike me, actually, because people have been doing that now. We can't use OSTs all that often because they try. Oh, this one will probably get me too. There we go. I feel like I'm safe with Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. There we go. That feels safe. That feels safe. We might have to restart this entire playlist. Oh, who's this guy? Who is this guy? Purple skeleton character. Purple skeleton character. This is not Skeletor. This is not Skeletor. I know this is not Skeletor. He looks... Is this Skeletor? Is this like an updated version of Skeletor? Did they update Skeletor? Hold on. Updated Skeletor. Updated Skeletor. Updated Skeletor. This doesn't look like it. This does not look like Skeletor. No. Who is this guy? I've seen him before. Purple skeleton. Is he from Bleach? Is this the skeleton? Is this the skeleton dude from Bleach? Oh, not Bleach. Bleach. Oh my god. This is not him. This is definitely not him. Because the skeleton guy in Bleach is wearing a crown. Purple skeleton hoodie. In cloak. There we go. It just brought me back to Skeletor. No! I swear I have seen this guy before. I feel like I've seen him before. I have to have seen this guy before. Who is this guy? He's not Skeletor. I know he's not Skeletor. Come on. Alright, hold on. Purple skeleton characters. We can get this. I think we can pull this one out. I was able to pull out the other ones by just looking it up. I was able to figure it out. Oh, hold on. I see him in this picture on DeviantArt. It doesn't tell me who his name is. Oh, but they put the skeleton guy from Bleach next to him. Hold on. Okay, so they put tags underneath it. So we gotta figure out which one he is. I can tell who some of these skeletons. This is Grim. I see Grim. I know you can't see what I'm seeing because it's on DeviantArt, and I'm kind of skeptical of what's going to pop up on DeviantArt. But there's Jack Skellington, there's the green skeleton from Batman Beyond, the Bleach skeleton guy that I somehow remembered. There's Sans, of course. There's Sans. There's Skeletor. There's the One Piece guy that's also a skeleton. Who's the one that's right in the middle? Who's the middle one? Overlord? That's not Overlord. Oh, this is what the guy's name is. His name is Overlord. Overlord skeleton. Overlord skeleton. Yep. I found it. This is what he is. This is him. Overlord skeleton. I don't know what he's from. Skeleton Overlord. Maybe that's not even his name. This might not actually even be his name. Either way, I think I'm cooked. If I saw this man in the streets, I'm not winning this one. I'm not winning that one. I definitely haven't seen that guy, actually. I don't know what Overlord is. I just thought I saw him before. But the fact that all I had to look up was purple skeleton characters, and I finally found a DeviantArt post that somehow led me to what this guy was, kind of crazy. Either way, we must continue on. I have no idea who this guy is. I do not know who that is, but I do know who Fred Flintstone is. And Fred Flintstone, I eat Cocoa Pebbles, and I eat Fruity Pebbles, and therefore I'm better than him. So you know what? I can beat him because I eat his cereal products. And then we shall end this list off with Raven. And Raven absolutely cooks me. There's no way I'm beating Raven from Teen Titans. Like, dude, her father is Trigon. And if she pulls out her father on me like she does in Injustice, the original Injustice that came out in 2013, and that she hits me with like that super move, She hits me with an Azarath Metreon Synthos? Azarath Metreon Synthos? Goner. I am a goner. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I am a goner. And then, no, I mean Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, the OG Teen Titans, which is so much better than Teen Titans Go, by the way. Teen Titans Go is actually alright. I've grown on it. I wasn't the biggest fan of it as a kid because it wasn't the original Teen Titans, and I really like the original Teen Titans a lot. Teen Titans Go, I've absolutely grown on, especially the burger song, which, by the way, burger or burrito, down below in the comments, burger or burrito, your answer will tell me a lot about you as a person. There is a right answer. There is a right answer. Just saying, there is a right answer. Burger or burrito. Either way, Raven from Teen Titans Go, I remember that she became a superhero that had a leg that she used her really strong legs and calves to beat people in. And yeah, that was weird. That was really weird. That was a weird time. That was a weird show. That was a weird show that I'm looking back at it. When I was a kid, I didn't think much of it, but it's kind of weird now I'm thinking about it now. It's a lot weirder. It's a lot weirder now that I'm thinking about it now. But either way, Raven absolutely cooks me. But with that being said, this list is incredibly long. There are so many more characters than I think I actually thought there were. I was expecting this to be more of like an hour, maybe an hour and 30. This is where we're at the 2-hour mark. Good Lord, I have to get lunch. I was ready to eat lunch 2 hours ago, and now we are 2 hours later, and I am starving. But with that being said, if you enjoyed today's tier list, make sure to leave a like, comment down below which of these characters do you think you can beat in a fight, and tell me what you think of my list. Am I absolutely cooked? Are most of these people actually cooking me? They probably are, but I think I got a fighter's chance against like 20% of them. I think 20% of them I can actually beat. I think there's a fighter's chance. With that being said, I hope you all have an absolutely phenomenal rest of your day and phenomenal rest of your week. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye.